I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and we are going to do the Leo Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for June 23rd through the 30th. So we're going to get a couple oracle cards and see what the strongest energy around you this week will be. And then we'll get to your tarot. Oh, I like this. Okay, you have this nature communication card. What that means is you're really finding creative ways to communicate this week. Other people are finding creative ways to communicate to you. So maybe if you're in a connection, you and your partner are finding like different creative ways to communicate with each other. Maybe also you're getting more in tuned with each other, and you're really kind of able to kind of have a deeper understanding without having to communicate. This is a really good energy to have during Mercury retrograde when communication is so difficult. You're pushing past that. You're pushing through that. And then you have this no need to fear card. So, yeah, I feel like overall you have found a way around a barrier, if that makes sense. There might have been some kind of communication block between you and another person. You might have really struggled with communication with you and another person, but you're also kind of seeing the strength in the connection, or seeing the value in the connection, and finding different ways to communicate. It might even be that you're finding like different ways to express your feelings to this person, or vice versa. But you're gaining a lot of confidence within yourself as well as within your communication with another person. I really like that energy, because communication really is, for a lot, it's really a struggle right now with Mercury in retrograde. But you seem to be on the ball with this and being ahead of this. This is also saying too that if you are, worried about anything or struggling with anything, you're getting a lot of kind of communication from your guides this week. Like you're getting a lot of like those messages from your guides, like to keep going, like you're on the right path. Like you might be seeing a lot of feathers, and anything that's like really special to you, like your messages from your guides. It's giving you a lot of confidence to keep pushing forward. I do think it's possible for some of you too that you might be getting roses from somebody special this week. But whatever it is, you're finding a lot of confidence and strength to keep pushing forward. I like that. I really do. Okay. So we are going to see what your energy coming into the week is. That could represent also that you're spending a lot of time outdoors right now, and it's really kind of giving you that really grounded energy. It really is good to spend time outdoors. It really does. It is kind of very meditative to be able to spend a lot of time outdoors. Okay, so what is your energy coming into the week? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is about, a lot of incoming ideas. It's about a lot of sometimes it can be very overwhelming. It's a lot of communication coming in, or just a lot of difficulties within communication. But if you notice, he's got his eye right on that sword. Like, you're really able to maintain focus right now, especially within your communication. You're keeping your eye on the prize, basically. And the Three of Wands, yeah. You're really feeling optimistic about your future and moving forward. The Three of Wands represents planning for your future. The Six of Wands does represent moving away from a difficult situation. It represents change. It does represent, a lot of times it will represent when you're leaving behind an old relationship, or also when you're moving forward within a new relationship. The Six of Swords does also indicate a lot of times that there's not a lot of communication. It's a more kind of silent energy. But again, I feel like you're finding different ways through any communication barriers that you might be having right now. You're really in a very kind of peaceful transition energy. And you're really feeling very optimistic about this. Because you're able to keep focused on what you're wanting to manifest for your future. I really like that. All right, so let's see what is coming towards you this week. You're leaving behind a difficult emotional situation. And you're moving towards something more solid with the Queen of Pentacles, and something that you feel very confident in. What's the Eight of Cups represent? What are you leaving behind? It's possible that that it's not necessarily that you're leaving something behind. It's that you're learning to have more trust and faith in something. That you're learning how to like really keep your emotions grounded and balanced through something that could possibly be a very difficult time. You're learning to put this energy into yourself, into your heart center, into nurturing yourself. And if this is, if this is a relationship involved, you're learning how to nurture this relationship in a very positive way. Let's see what this Eight of Cups is, though. Yeah, you're finding a different way to communicate. You're letting down your guards. You're taking a more lighthearted approach within your communication. This could be just, both, you and another person within your relationship. It could be within the relationship that you and this person with the Queen and the King of Swords, the communication between the two of you was very unemotional communication. It was very kind of business-like. It could be that you and that they're, not really, there might be like an emotional situation around this, and you guys really don't want to get into the intense emotions, I guess. You maybe know that you're dealing with an emotional situation. Maybe you and this person are kind of like on a path towards healing this relationship, on a path towards moving forward in this relationship. And maybe you guys were going through something difficult in the past, so you're wanting to move this forward in a more peaceful way. And so you're learning how to let your guards down you're learning to open up to your feelings more in the relationship, but in the same sense, take a more lighthearted approach to it. And that's actually bringing a lot of stability and nurturing into the relationship. It could be that there was a lot of struggle with you guys in the past. And it could be that that was something that you know, it's like you're choosing to let the past be the past and not focus on the past and not bring the past issues into your current communication. And again, you could really be in a situation where there's difficulty within your communication, and you're finding a way around that. Give me one more on the death card. Yeah, you're both focused on bringing balance into this connection. Bringing this connection together in a balanced way. So you're both compromising. So it might be that you know that this person struggles with communicating their feelings. And so you're, instead of letting that bother you, you're having a deeper understanding of that. You're seeing how this person does communicate their feelings to you. You're finding a way around the stress and bringing more balance into this connection. It could be also that there was a conversation between the two of you that you both have been putting off having because it was a very intense conversation that needed to be had. But it's almost like you both are realizing that maybe it wasn't as important as you thought it was. And so you're only speaking on what's important for moving forward. All right, let's see what else we have. Yeah, you're definitely bringing more balance into this connection. You're letting go of the past. You're letting go of the past conflict. Yeah, I like this. I like this. What is the Seven of Swords? Why is the Seven of Swords the overall energy? You're not communicating about the difficulties in the past. You're choosing to put the past behind you and focus on the future. Now, I do want to say with this Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, it might feel like a little bit of a struggle, either to you or this person initially. But with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands, this is moving you forward in a very positive way. This is bringing success into this connection. It is bringing balance into this connection. You could have felt betrayed by this person in some way, shape, or form. And it could be that you really wanted to have this conversation about everything that this person had done to you in the past. It could be something that had been weighing really heavy on your mind, but you could have also, through time, really healed from this and had a better understanding of it. And you're realizing that it's really not that important to rehash up this old stuff. And you're deciding to kind of step away from any kind of conflict and bring in a new spark to this relationship. I like that. Yeah, you're choosing to let your guard down. And, it could be this person as well. Yeah, but I think that you guys are finding a lot of balance within this connection. You're finding the balance between give and take between the two of you. You're really flowing with this person really well. Do we have any advice for you about this connection moving forward? I do want to say the person you're connecting with, they really do, they really are struggling with communicating their feelings to you. But in the same regard, they have a lot of regret in that too. They're very aware of it. In some way, they kind of fear that this connection is too good to be true. And so they really hesitate in really fully opening up. Yeah, you have the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups. You have wish fulfillment and fear. So there really is an energy with this person that this connection is too good to be true. You have the Star card, which is wish fulfillment, and then you have the Nine of Cups twice, which is wish fulfillment. The person that you're connecting with really does struggle to hold back. They really hold back a lot because they really are fearful of really just diving into this. But again, in the same sense, they're very aware of this, and they have a lot of regrets, and they really, they have a lot of regrets that they don't express as much as they do. But in the same sense, this is a cycle that is ending. It's ending because you both are gaining a lot of stability and confidence within yourself as well as within the connection. You're both learning a lot about each other within this. You're learning to pick and choose your battles. That's important within this connection right now. Because the Fool card and the Seven of Wands is about kind of rising above the conflict and taking that leap of faith. This really is a very strong soulmate connection. There was a lot of pain in the past. You both have been guarded because of that. But again, you both are kind of learning right now to let go of the past and try to rise above that and really come together in a positive way. You just might find with this person that they really do struggle. They might even take this connection a little bit slower than you expected. But they really do struggle with opening up to this because they really do feel that it's too good to be true. And in the same sense, if you two had difficulties in the past, they might be worried that you really haven't fully forgiven them or fully let that go. And you might even, are still really struggling and letting that go. So I think with this connection, it might be a little bit, slow going, but I think that you guys have a really good understanding of each other. And again, you guys are really finding different ways to communicate with each other, really finding different ways to get past any kind of communication barriers that you have. And with this Fool card and the Nine of Wands, it's like, that you've put in a lot in this. You've fought a lot. You're just ready to let go of the struggles and take a leap of faith in this. You're gonna let down your guards. And I think that this person is too. I think the more that you let down your guard with this person and have a better understanding, the more this person is going to do the same with you. Because to some extent within this connection, I do feel that there is a lot of mirroring involved in it. You do kind of both have the same fears. You do both hold on to the same insecurities. And I think you're both working through that. It's really beautiful. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sending you guys much, much love. I hope you have an amazing week. Bye-bye.